Good afternoon. We welcome you to our press event today. I'm Carlton Christensen, Chair of the Board of Trustees. On behalf of my colleagues, welcome you today. We're excited today to announce a special partnership with Salt Lake County, Salt Lake City, Davis County, and Intermountain Healthcare. We are here with these communities and business leaders to announce a partnership for 2 free fair days to start next week. The sponsored free fair days will be Thursday and Friday, February 28th and March 1st. The public can ride free on all UTA bus and rail services. In December of 2017, we held a sponsored event, Free Fair Day, in partnership with Salt Lake County and the Salt Lake City Council, and saw some very impressive results. Across our system, we had a 23% overall increase in ridership. The increase equated to removing 17,560 vehicles from Utah roads, saving us more than 3 tons of criteria pollution from the air and preventing more than 200 tons of greenhouse gas. This year, we especially like to encourage people to try riding the bus. We have been making several improvements to our bus system and know that with increased frequency, the bus is an important part of our transit system. We're looking to the future. We're looking at growth and ways in which we can meet it with public transportation, and these partners are a critical part in that process. Thanks again to the following sponsors, and we'll take a minute and have each of them say a few words about this partnership with us. We'd also recognize our partnership with UCare, who is very instrumental in helping us get the word out and reminding us our importance of clean air in our community. We'll first hear from Mayor Jenny Wilson with Salt Lake County, followed by Lisa Nichols, the Associate Vice President of Community Health at Intermountain Healthcare, and then Mayor Jackie Biskupski of Salt Lake City, followed up by Commissioner Bob Stevenson of Davis County. Mayor Wilson.
Well, I want to take us back to the 90s. And I remember sitting at my desk in Washington, D.C. when the idea of light rail was first floated. And we had quite a bit of public resistance back then. And I remember, sort of feeling proud to work with the congressman at the time and others who were visionary leaders who had an idea that we could take a line from downtown Salt Lake and take it out south. And it's shocking to me to think what we now have and where we still can go with this. And I appreciate the partnerships, the city, our fellow counties, our partners with UTA and others as we look at this collaboration that's so critical. And I'll tell you, it is not an inexpensive proposition, but it more than pays for itself. In terms of quality of life and just overall, we look and we feel and we are excited to live in a community when we have options and we have connectivity, and it's easy to get to grandma's house and it's just as easy to get to work. And these are important principles that we have to keep building on and fighting for. So I reflect back on the 90s and where we've come and where we still have to go, and I appreciate that I'm a partner in this, and Salt Lake County has stepped up and continues to continue to connect and work towards a county-wide and a region-wide and a statewide success in this area. Thank you.
Hello. Intermountain Healthcare is proud to be a sponsor of Free Fair Days. The mission of Intermountain Healthcare is helping people live the healthiest lives possible. Really, to fulfill that mission, we have to care about the conditions in which our community is living in. And we know that air quality truly affects health behaviors as well as overall health. So when we talk about health behaviors, we know that when the air quality isn't good, it's less likely that people are outside, exercising, getting sun, we know that it's less likely that they're connecting with people in their neighborhoods. And that connectivity, social connectivity, is actually very, very important to health. We also know that air quality or air pollution is associated with many health problems. Those health problems include respiratory problems such as asthma, allergies, pneumonia, and bronchitis, even cardiovascular disease like arrhythmia and heart attacks. For us, air pollution is correlated with an increase in emergency room visits and hospitalization for these conditions, while cleaner air is correlated with a decrease. We truly see this effort as something that can improve the health of our community and the community residents. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for being here. I'm Salt Lake City Mayor Jackie Biskupski, and Salt Lake City is very proud to be partnering with UTA, Salt Lake County, Davis County, and IHC to create free ride days for people who live in this community who are interested in doing their part to help clear the air. Our free ride days are February 28th and March 1st. Please get out and use our transit system. Give us your feedback on what you think needs to be improved. We want your input. We as a city are launching high-frequency routes in August with UTA, and we want to get the community used to the idea of using transit to get around our community. So our high-frequency routes will connect our east and west side neighborhoods all the way from the university out to our Poplar Grove neighborhood. We want to make sure that people have the transit opportunity they need to connect to their employment and to their schools. We want kids to be able to stay later at school, so these routes will have extended hours, and for the first time ever, we'll have Sunday service as well. So good opportunities for our community coming. Salt Lake City is very proud of what we're doing. We are very hopeful that this also creates equity in opportunity for those who live in this community and do not own their own vehicles. We want to lift the most vulnerable up through these high-frequency routes and connect them to opportunities to help stabilize our families in this city. So a lot of great work happening thanks to the Salt Lake City team and sustainability and transportation. Very proud of you. And to UTA for partnering with us along with those that you see here today. So thanks again for being here.
In the movie Field of Dreams, the tagline was put forth, "If you build it, they will come." And I think that's one of the things. That we have to look at here with what UTA has done here in our state, is that it has been built and they are coming. In Davis County, this past year we had almost nearly 800,000 riders, which is an increase over the past years. And as we see the growth come, which is going to come, that's one of the things that is taking place all through the Wasatch Front, that we have to be prepared for this. And as we're able to take these free days and be able to help people to be able to try mass transit, learn to use it, learn how easy it is, that it will continue to grow, and it will be one of those things that in the future will not only help us get people to work and to bring new jobs into our market, but the thing that it'll also do is it's going to help clean our air, which is very important to all of us, has been mentioned. We're grateful to be a partnership with Davis County. We look forward to being able to do this in the future, and we thank you all for being here with us. And again, thanks again.
So remember, Thursday and Friday, February 28th and March 1st. If you're on board with us already, stay on board. If you haven't given us a try, hop on, it's free. And we look forward to those free fair days. And thank you for being with us today.